What if you went to a party and everyone there knew something that you didn't? This film is a comedic, awkward, and abstract film depicting a poor girl being played for a fool. The film begins with Riley, a young and socially anxious girl waiting apprehensively at the front door of her boyfriend's house. Tonight is Blake's birthday, and he's invited all of his friends, both old and new, to celebrate. Greeted at the door, we find Charlie, maliciously eyeing Riley up and down before letting her in the house. Riley is depicted to be a sock puppet to represent how everyone at the party perceives her to be a joke, and to visually cue to the audience that she is the odd one out. She is being sheltered from the vastly known information that Blake is cheating on her. Something feels off about Charlie, which is further enhanced as the whole party goes silent for a beat, as the party attendants stop talking to stare at the two by the door. Riley stumbles upon a circle of partygoers including Blake. There we see Blake and Charlie standing rather close to each other. Blake shrugs off Charlie and plays it off smoothly, greeting Riley in a way that could only be described as cold. There is a beat of silence amongst the group. Riley presents Blake with a beautiful bouquet of roses. The roses act as a motif throughout the film, representing love, connection, and passion, or rather, the lack of it. Again, Blake acts bluntly with his reaction. Blake hands the flowers to Charlie and thanks Riley in an awkward hug. During this, surrounding members of the group slither off as Charlie watches for a beat. Riley questions Blake, asking why he's being so weird and how he knows Charlie, which he replies in a manner which disregards the question. Riley looks around the party, noticing that all eyes are on her as the partygoers are attempting to sneakily avert their gaze. In this moment, Riley feels anxiety and panic. Riley states that she needs some air. Blake doesn't try to stop her. This will be reflected in the camera style as it will move to a shaky hand cam to represent said emotions of panic and stress. As Riley is about to enter an empty bedroom, she turns back to look for Blake. To her horror, she sees Charlie approach Blake and witness them embrace in a loving way. Riley enters the room and slams the door, transitioning the scene into complete darkness. A burst of light fills the scene, as the set transforms into a theatre set covered in dead flowers. Riley stands center stage dressed like a marionette or a puppet, with all lights on her. Music starts and Riley begins to dance. This is intended to represent Riley's internal headspace as she feels like she has been made a fool of. Lied to, manipulated, and heartbroken. Her dance reflects these emotions as a bouquet of roses are thrown to her. She dances with the bouquet lovingly, as if she was dancing with a partner. Riley, almost lost in dance, sways to the melody, imitating the complex ups and downs of a relationship and what it means to be in love. Suddenly, a spotlight cuts off the music. Like a deer in the headlights, Riley stands towards the light, as it reveals Riley watching Blake and Charlie sharing a kiss. The bouquet of flowers drop to the floor, symbolizing her heartbreak. The music ends on a final piano note, and as it rings out, the film ends.